Congratulations on your new Ninja 400. This is one of the best beginner bikes out there right now. So now that you have the new bike, what are you going to do to modify it? Let's check out some of the best ones.
So the first thing we are going to look at are suspension upgrades. Installing Racetech fork springs is one of the best suspension upgrades if you have a conventional front fork setup. So most stock suspension systems are too soft for the average rider if you weigh over like 170 pounds. So upgrading is a big must if you want the best performance. So the Yamaha R3 has inverted front forks just like the bigger, more expensive Super Sports. Most smaller beginner bikes don't have that because of the extra cost. And it's not always super necessary for regular road riding, even on larger displacement motorcycles. So all Ninja 300s, 400s, 500s, and even the 650s have regular forks. So when you upgrade the springs and regular forks, they'll be stiffer than stock, so you'll experience less front end diving, under braking, and a more controlled rebound. So upgrading your suspension with the Racetech fork spring is extremely cost efficient, and you'll get much better performance from regular forks by upgrading the internal springs. If your forks are leaking already, now is definitely the time to upgrade because you're going to have to do the maintenance anyways, and that kit is pretty cheap. Upgrading the rear shock on a Ninja 400 would be a waste of money in my opinion if you plan on upgrading to a bigger bike. Like, just save your money and put it towards your next bike purchase. The next thing we're going to talk about are integrated taillights. So these type of taillights get rid of your bulky rear turn signals and they integrate them directly into the taillight. So these always clean up the look of your bike, and here are two examples of how your tag can be displayed. So out for everyone to see or tucked. These TST ones are very bright and definitely help with being seen in traffic. Just make sure you purchase from a reputable brand and not some eBay special. The quality of those can be very poor. We also sell the new Rage Cycle Fender Eliminators, and I like this setup a lot too. Whatever lights you go with, please make sure to follow all the laws of your state. Now, if you're short like me and want your motorcycle a little lower, PSR adjustable lowering links have got you. This will lower the seat height of your Ninja by 1 to 4 inches, and it will help you safely flat foot the bike and give you more confidence in your riding. And these are really nice quality. I would also recommend getting the front end lowered as well if you plan on lowering the bike more than 2 inches. Under 2 inches won't change the handling or geometry of the bike that much. Also, make sure you get a lowered kickstand too, or your bike will sit awkwardly straight upright and it could topple over. And PSR actually makes a lot of different products, which transitions us nicely into the next mod, which is frame sliders. And these frame sliders pictured are OEM Kawasaki, but they're super expensive, and the PSR ones are half the price, easily. And these are great for protecting your fairings and tank from small drops. I would recommend not getting cheap eBay ones. Always go with a reputable company. The next thing we'll go over are sprockets. Now this customer put on a Renthal rear sprocket and super light front sprocket combo with a nice gold DID chain. So this customer went with a larger 43 rear, which is 2 teeth more on the rear sprocket, up from the stock 41T configuration. Now I really like this upgrade for more acceleration on smaller CC bikes, but obviously you can always go with the stock sizes. The Renthal sprockets are CNC machined from specially enhanced aluminum alloy and are actually 66% lighter than steel, yet still incredibly durable. And aluminum sprockets will still outlast chains even if they don't quite last as long as steel sprockets. So basically you can easily go through a couple of chains before you'll need to replace the sprockets along with the chain. DID chains are top notch, and having a gold chain helps resist rust. We did this for a customer, and here's his review.
The sprocket and chain change on the Ninja 400 is night and day in my opinion. It always felt like there was drivetrain shock when I would accelerate and or shift, and this seemed to smooth it out. Maybe this was due to chain slack or the cheap stock chain that gets kinked up easily. Anyway, the bike feels way smoother and accelerates a bit harder in the low and mid-range. I got up to 90 miles per hour or so on the highway, and I was running out of RPMs pretty quick. This won't be an issue for me, since I don't plan on riding too fast around this area.
I really like these chain and sprocket kits a lot, and I don't think we list sprockets on our website, so hit us up if you want a similar setup on your Ninja of any cc size. So now the next exhaust videos, I'm not going to be talking, I'm just going to caption them so you can hear the exhaust sounds. Now this brings us to the Power Commander. So the Dynojet Power Commander 6 gives you the ability to get the max potential from your bike. You can download a pre-made fuel map from Power Commander, or you can create your own custom inputs. This means more horsepower and better throttle response throughout the RPM range. Power Commander also has a warm-up fuel adjustment feature for better idle during cold startups. You can also easily change and upgrade tunes as you upgrade parts like exhaust and air filter. It's also compatible with other accessories like the auto tune or quick shifter, which are sold separately. A Power Commander and exhaust are definitely the best way to get some horsepower gains out of this bike. It really opens up the bike and you'll get the max potential out of it. Okay, so these are my top mods for the Ninja 400. Please like and subscribe. We aren't paid for any of this. These are our real experiences and opinions. Thanks for watching.